Hi, I am Sherry Frantz with FrantzDiamonds.com, and you are watching our channel today on YouTube, and we want to thank you for tuning back in. What we're going to talk about today is one of the most beautiful jewelry lines I have ever had and worn and sold in our store. And what that line is a line by the name of Gurhan. Gurhan has been an award-winning line. As a matter of fact, last year it won the Gold Designer of the Retailers at the Las Vegas International Show, the 2009 show. And also it has been featured in lots of magazines over and over again. The sense of fashion that Gurhan brings to any woman's collection makes a woman feel beautiful and cherished. It's timeless, it's elegant. I mean, you can see Gurhan in just about any magazine that is of a high caliber. What Gurhan is that is so ingenious in their design is they use pure 24 karat gold to make their pieces. I get people who ask me all the time, well, is 24 karat gold soft? Is it going to hold up? And my answer is yes, it will hold up. The reason is that Mr. Gurhan, who is the designer of these pieces, he basically is an innovator. He knows that one of the properties of gold is that the more you pound it and mill it, it gets harder and harder. So what he does is he heats up his gold and he cools it down over 48 hours, and then he basically runs it through a multi-layer process where he's pounding, milling, and working the metal until it's just very, very strong. And unless you heat the piece back up with a torch, it will stay hard, and it has a rich look. It looks timeless. Most of the Gurhan pieces look like they were basically found 2,000 or 3,000 years ago, and they maybe came out of a museum. What Mr. Gurhan did a few years ago is he's introduced the blackened metal, which is actually a pure silver mixed with pure gold, and a black rhodium finish. This piece that I'm going to show you was actually featured in Harper's Bazaar magazine, June of 2009. It's a gorgeous ring. I absolutely love it. I show it to all of my customers. And you can see the richness of the 24 karat. It's all got this hammered finish. All of it is made with tools that Gurhan went to museums. He did a lot of research. He looked at some of the tools that metalsmiths used 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 years ago, and he reproduced those tools. None of his pieces are made in a casting system where they're just poured in a mold. Every piece is made by hand. Every piece is signed and numbered. If you look inside of a Gurhan piece, you will be able to see the signature and also the limited edition, which makes your piece all that more special. I get people who start collecting Gurhan, and honestly, they just can't stop. And one of the things that they like to collect the most are one of the signature pieces that Gurhan makes, which are his legendary bangles made out of 24 karat gold. These bangles are basically made from a solid sheet of 24 karat, and you can stack them. You can collect them, slide them on. They're rounded on the inside, which makes it so much more comfortable. And if you want to add some pizzazz to it, you can add some of the other bangles that have the blackened silver. I love these bangles. So you just add a little bit of the dark metal mix it in with your gold, and it just like looks like $1 million. Some of the other pieces that I love are the black opal pieces. Mr. Gurhan and Mrs. Gurhan, actually her name is Fiona Tilley. She is Mr. Gurhan's wife, and she is from Australia originally, although the company is based out of New York. These are some black opals, which are the rarest opals on earth, and she has outsourced some of the finest opal dealers out of Australia, and you can find some one-of-a-kind pieces made with blue looking opals, but they're known as black opals, set in the pure 24 karat gold. We have some Gurhan on our website, and again it's frantzdiamonds.com, and we would love it if you would subscribe to our channel here on YouTube, and every week we'll bring you new information about how to build your fine jewelry collection over the years. Thank you again, and my name is Sherry Frantz, and we are frantzdiamonds.com.